explain what I did? Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Can I kick it?
Can I kick it? Can I kick it?
Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. It was way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich, then went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I live it ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, how she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught on the rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Hey, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need a Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's broke to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did.
Can I kick it?
Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. And off we go from Las Vegas. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. First and 10, it's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week It's how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal.
Man,
I think they
this game's stupid, man.
Downfield in this one.
This nigga behind me, man.
What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go. Just went ahead and went for it.
This game,
work
boy.
out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay,
animation,
so this time,
too many
doesn't mean
animations,
we won't try
man.
it again later.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2.
If you know, you know.
Second down.
He was taken down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to
If you know, you know.
But I think the play gets made by the defensive front.
If you know, you know.
Their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Now here's Mahomes. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up.
Stay on your feet, big dog.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Sideline throw. That's caught. Julian Edelman. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
A quick throw complete to Washington. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Washington. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, Mahomes. They'll find Taylor. That's complete.
Oh, let's go. Who is that?
Chargers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Partner, on my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 times last week. So another one here in the first quarter. This isn't the way they want to go.
No, not even close, and it's not something they even imagine because the amount of time that we know that they spend in practice talking about what they need to get done, working on it, showing them how to take care of the football, and emphasizing what it means in terms of winning. They got to just be puzzled right now that they're not taking care of the ball better.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Now a dump off here complete, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Cover 3 match.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Chargers first down.
Let's get you out of that match, big dog.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. That one slants to McLaurin. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 15 yards on that one, and a Charger first down.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower as has it perfected.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, Lamar Jackson remembers 7 rushing touchdowns in his MVP season of 2019, and he's into the end zone here as well.
And when you hear that 7 rushing touchdowns in 2019, doesn't it surprise you a little bit?
Yeah, you almost expect more, right?
Yeah, in your mind, you're thinking Lamar Jackson got in the end zone a bunch more. That might be what he does in 2020.
Steven Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
Let me kick it.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
I like to do a lot of underneath. A lot of dinking and dunking.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. So you can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better go, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Taylor.
Man, McKinney, my God, bro.
Jonathan Taylor with a lucky number.
Slow ass nigga.
Now on the year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns.
Damn, I hate that slow ass dude.
Tied 7-7.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Space to maneuver at the 40. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. And down he goes.
Running back, you act like you was going to pick him up.
Zadarius Smith able to record his 5th sack of the season. You never want to give up a sack. And from the O-line's perspective, they need it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Finding some room at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Cooper Kupp. Okay.
From the gun, Jackson. This is caught by Jackson. And they'll have it end zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Now a first down carry by Jones. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Forced out to his left. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the first down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago.
What we got? Some triple option.
He'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. To Johnson again. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Jackson, and this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
The kick is
and his kick is right through.
The score, Chargers 14, Raiders 7. Steven Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10
Skyler!
at their own 25-yard line.
Bring me a 4. It's got to bring me a 4.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Looking for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves when they get back on the field.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mahomes going to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out to his left.
Oh.
He completes to his tight end Everett. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. 1st and 10, Taylor now.
Why was that tight end open?
To set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Ball carrier taken down at the 43-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Mahomes now on first down, escaping the pressure right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Man, get the
yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Tanner Muse there defensively.
A gain of 2.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Yetur Gross-Matos make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Brings up second and goal at the 14-yard line.
It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this is caught. It's Elman.
Okay.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. The defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
Brings up 4th and goal.
But that boy's a gangster. You going? Yeah.
Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it. Trying from Washington, but the pass intercepted. Tankersley with a pick. And a big turnover there.
Stay on your feet next time, Cordray, whatever your name is, so we can take that to the house.
On his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And
you could have ran through that. You could have ran through that.
Pain a little bit, but the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself.
68, nigga.
He talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Officially, it's a 1-yard.
Man, this nigga getting jumped.
Second and 11. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to Orlando to check.
Why are you trying to chop somebody right there to where he can jump over you? That's just.
The Raiders are going to have
it just makes no sense.
Here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action.
It makes no sense.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback.
I'm going to act a fool with this.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
Sit your little punk ass down, man.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
What?
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
1st and 10.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him a more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
The first carry now for the BYU man is Jamal Williams. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
They got to be incomplete at the very least, man. They got to be incomplete at the very least, but I'm there to make a pick, bro.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Open man is Washington. And good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple. And there's also a flag to go with it. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now Mahomes. Trying to squeeze it in Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
Stephen Gostkowski.
That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure.
Yeah, and how about the pressure coming without them having to blitz? That's when you know things are clicking for your defense, and the end result, they end up gaining 6 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right, yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. They'll run with Taylor. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down.
Come up and big hit that dude, bro.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other.
Come on, Evans. You're a big hitter, bro.
They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And he's taken down inside the 30. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
On first down, it's Taylor. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
The tackle made by...
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
the feet are nimble, too, as he scrambles for a first down. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Taylor. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be second and goal coming up. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything...
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his second touchdown of the night. And the Raiders are back within a score. So the second time tonight he has hit the end zone, Charles.
Some people just have a natural nose for the end zone, and he's exhibiting that here in this game. Big-time job, and of course he's got to pat the backs of the offensive line.
Yeah, they can't be lost in the shuffle. They're vital. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going, and their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Runs through the contact, and he'll fight forward.
Dang, man, y'all got a block, man.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. 3rd quarter from
My God.
Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10.
The 25-yard line.
Out of the shotgun.
What?
Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
And this nigga's
Half, he
tired.
was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Here's a first down.
What are you doing?
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and a yard.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Chargers 21. Raiders 14.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. They go play action with Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Slings this deep from the
Hey, God.
This, they get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Oh, my gosh.
They'll take it all the way out near the 30-yard line.
Nigga open, bro. You gotta throw the ball. That how you want to throw it that bad?
When to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here.
That's terrible.
Floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 39-yard line.
They run once more with Taylor. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef, that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
The Raiders on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation.
You hit them forward. My goodness.
They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Taylor, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'm going to act a fool with this.
You're trying to get after the quarterback. Maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
2nd and 11 at the 41. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Sliding.
Hit him.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Josh Allen able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Throwing now is Mahomes.
What the freak?
That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he'll get it into enemy territory.
They would not let me turn my man around.
An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down.
Boy.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They sack him back at the 42. Josh Allen able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
What are those? Cloud flats? Curl flats? Man, I don't know. Let's go 25.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Mahomes now to throw. Steps away to his left.
No, they giving this nigga all this stuff, man. I'm on top of this nigga and he catching these crazy passes, dog.
Down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Stop giving this nigga stuff, man.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Thank you.
And that would be incomplete. Figuring they're going for it on 4th down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you're talking about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
Been giving this nigga stuff since the opening possession, man.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
Nah.
To the right side.
He can't catch Edelman. The freak out of here.
Keep the game alive.
Nigga got 80-something speed.
It's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Game so full of it, man. Nigga got 80 speed, dog.
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. To throw is Mahomes. He's taken down. Ed Oliver in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Gonna need better protection here. Third and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. They'll look to throw. Crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. There he goes left side.
Crib me, man.
This one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. A little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, one-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick six.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to.
Freaking dominate the game and barely win, man.
In this case, it cost them.
Because y'all want to give niggas stuff.
They double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
28. Raiders 14. Steven
Gostkowski now.
Stop being so nice.
Touchdown. He'll send this one away. Taken in the end zone.
Oh, you came out.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 40-yard line. Yeetal Gross Matos in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Chargers, the win is number 9 for them on the year. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they've plummeted now to 3-11. And they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gautin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on, man. Get me out of here. Look at this nigga. What are you doing? What are you? That's just terrible. That's just terrible. Slow ass nigga, man. Oh, he got greedy. Hey, Lamar. All this room back here. Hey, Lamar, all this room back here. This nigga is running. This nigga is running back here, bro. And he throw the ball way back here. Noodle arm ass nigga. How close on somebody got to beat a tackle a nigga, man? They wanted this nigga to get the first down. He tackled this nigga right here. Oh, whatever. Down with me. Down with me, down with me, down with me.
I got a crowd wrapping around the whole town for me. My mama crowd got a thou in the balcony. Nah, I don't hear no clown talking foul on me. Won't shoot me down, send the cavalry. It been a while since I had time for me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me, hello. Make my job with the polo. Like my style, don't you? Nights like this, I wish I was on my turf, roll out the Henry rocks. She like when I hit the receiver. Friend hop in, this is
we just don't look cheetah.
we don't get no handout, we don't get no magarinas. Never gon' throw your back out, tryna work, you need a breather. I need a break.
Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Block shed, pursuit, tackle. Block shed, pursuit, tackle. Who you talking to? Boy, you need everything.